All right, happy Monday. It is a squat day, my favorite day of the week personally, and week 2 of the block. And as a treat, we get more weight to squat. Let's see, two. I got 1x3 at 260, and then a 2x3 at 300. I'm currently front squatting. I'm trying to increase my front squat 1 rep. I want to eventually squat 4 plates, which I'm not too far off, but in order to obtain that goal, right, as I will always say, you got to do the boring, monotonous work that is not always exciting, 1 reps, big sets, and so on and so forth. So squats, some decent weight, just making sure form, technique, and all that stuff is on point. Let's get it. First set of 3. That felt really good. I need to put some clips on. I feel like this is a terrible angle, but whatever, we're gonna swing it. Also, how do you mother effers drink energy drinks and take pre-workout? Because I drink half a cup of coffee, whatever measurement and math that adds up to, don't know. That's not the case or focus here. I'm buzzing off of half a cup of coffee. It was black coffee, nothing in it. It just, whatever, just get it down. Wanted to kick in the buttocks, if you will, and I'm buzzing. So maybe that's why this feels so dang light, and I'm really not that strong. It's just that I have caffeine running in my system. Anyways, last set of 3. Like I said, this is feeling easy as F, so let's just get it done and move on. All right, moved on to a hack squat. This hack squat specifically at this gym. Best feeling at hack squat I've ever used, and I'm glazing. I don't care. Got 3 plates on to start. 3 plates is fairly heavy for me. The next 2 consecutive sets, though, I definitely want to throw some weight on that I usually don't do, which is around a quarter and maybe even a little more. 10 to 12 rep range. I'd like to stay there intensity-wise, so let's do it. Okay. Got a little heavier than expected. Second set, we threw some 10s on. Judging by the first set, this is looking like an 8 to 10 rep range. I'll try to push past that 10th rep, maybe one or two times, but I might be cooked, chat. That first set was heavy. Here we go. That was heavy, dude. I want to save myself for that last set. Third set. God damn. All right, last set. I threw some chips on. Don't come for me, all right? It's more or something better than nothing. Sometimes progress looks very, very small, okay? Here we go. Another set of 10, because boy, this shit heavy. I like another set of 10, I should say. Fuck. Fuck. Oh fuck. This is heavy, dude. One more. Bro, name a more worse feeling than having to do heavy RDLs after you heavy squatted twice. I'm just gonna go into the heavy sets. 8-10 rep range, going heavy. Yeah, dude, I'm already gassed from those hack squats. But I need those hamstrings that just drop to the flow. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have them big hamstrings. A really good tip that's always worked for me for RDLs is a vertical shin and just showing your orifice to the wall and squeeze your butt cheeks. I saw an Instagram post, and I don't care about the creator and who said what or this. I just want to have some thoughts in on it. Fix this. So I saw this Instagram post talking about certain movements being too fatiguing. Now, for me, in my opinion, I think there's two heavily outweighted schools of thoughts, and there's probably more, but I'm just gonna say this: if you're doing a 1 rep max, I mean a true 1 rep max, a lot of people don't know what that feels like, looks like, and is, just because they haven't pushed themselves to that point of true fatigue. I'm talking CNS fatigue, mechanical fatigue, emotional fatigue, right? A rep that is so draining, or a set that is so draining, whatever you want to say, the rest of your workout is actually inhibited. But the vast majority of people who should be concerned about this is too fatiguing, that is too fatiguing. Yeah, so if you're doing a 1 rep max, I can agree. If it's a true 1 rep max, that probably is too fatiguing. Hence the reason why you can't truly max out a lot. It takes away from your training. Now, if people are saying, oh, bench is too fatiguing, barbell bench is too fatiguing, or deadlifts are too fatiguing, that's a part of adaptation, right? That is one factor, key factor of adaptation. You are supposed to be able to build a tolerance to fatigue. I mean, what? You know? I think it's just the fitness Instagram is going so far to try to say things and reword and restructure what has already been said and done on a very simple and basic understanding that getting strong is simple, building muscle is simple, and if something is too fatiguing, it's harming you. I think in very specific cases, sure, but for the most part, you're supposed to tolerate fatigue You're supposed to be able to build an endurance to sets, reps, weights. The whole point of training is to endure the fatigue that you accrue. Now, obviously you can't. At some point, you're depleted, right? You have no more energy. That should naturally happen when you're training. That's why there's recovery. That's why there's sleep and nutrition and hydration. But to categorize a movement, an exercise, as too fatiguing, I think it's the person just shying away from the fact that they're not approaching true fatigue, and that's hindering them from finding true process or progress in the gym and building muscle and strength and so on and so forth. So that's just my intro workout thoughts for today. Not saying anybody's wrong or right. I'm just basically stating my opinion and my experience and what I feel has attributed to a lot of my growth. And never once did I say something is too fatiguing. I just slept, recovered, ate, and try to get better at whatever it is I was trying to get better at. Keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Dude.